in Top Pier Floating Cafe Restaurant in the Ocean.
Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. It is October now, and with the relaxation of some of the restrictions, we chose to take advantage of that. So we're gonna spend an evening out at sea tonight. I'll show you some of the things that are possible now that weren't just a short time ago. But first, we got to get down to the pier and kick this little mini adventure off. So let's go. So it's about 3 o'clock, and we've come down here to Bali Hai. I know we're not going to Koh Lan. We're going on a kind of a special boat. We'll get a small boat from here to a big boat out here. And it's a restaurant and you can fish. You can have a nice evening right out here in the harbor. So I'll show you the name of it and everything. Yeah, you can book now. Today's October 1st. They told me they were opening October 1st. What I think they mean, they've been open previous to this, because I had a friend that actually went and he told me about it. But I think they were only running on the weekends. So I think as of October 1st, it's every day. Not 100% sure. I'll try to find that out as we go. But we wanted to go the other evening, and they said, no, we're closed. We don't open until October 1st. But I know they've been open previously. We'll see what it's going to be. V's getting all the details where we got to go. And they start at 3. You don't have to go at 3. You can go later. But it is kind of an early evening now with the curfew, although that has been bumped up till 10 p.m. from 9 p.m. So I guess that's an extra hour. So we'll go get on the boat, take you guys along with us. I'll show you the whole trip, see what it's going to be. I think it's usually 600 baht to go out there, but now it's only 400, so about per person. So anyway, and I think that includes a welcome drink and the fishing and all, but I think you still have to buy your food. I don't believe that includes the food. But we'll see. We'll get out there. We'll look at the whole thing. All right, so we went through the checkpoint. They asked to see your passport. And like for Thai ID, national ID card, I just showed them a picture on my passport on my phone, and that was fine. Temperature check notwithstanding, off we go. It's a long way to go. I don't know which one of these it is. All right, so our worst fears weren't realized. We didn't have to walk all the way to the end. It's actually one of the first things you come to out here, the Tapia Floating Cafe. And they got a really nice like aerial view of it on their banner here. I'll show it to you. So it looks pretty cool. It's like a big floating barge. It's got outriggers, nets all around. I guess you can just plop down there and, I don't know, eat, drink, and fish and have a good evening. So I think that's worth 400 baht a person. At least considering the other options here. One option of which I'll tell you, since it's October now, the cinema's reopened. The theaters. And they've got some nice theaters in town. The malls have great theaters. Anyway, there's some new movies, there's some hot new releases. But you go in the movie, you can go into the movie, you can buy a ticket, go in the movie, but no popcorn. Cannot have popcorn. And you gotta wear one of these the whole time you're in the movie. So that would be one of the options that I was referring to, that considering the options. Anyway, we're waiting for our little boat to go to the big boat. I'm aboard. Oh, wow! This is like a regular speedboat that would go to Koh Lan, but it has the name of the floating cafe on it, so it must be exclusively for that. I don't know. Anyway, we're the first on board. We'll probably have to wait for some other passengers. We wanted to get out here early. They wanted us to book this online, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. The V just called them and they said, "Hey, just show up at 3 o'clock." So. But there is a way to book online, guarantee your passage,
pay online through a Line app. I added them to Line, but there wasn't a facility to pay. At least I didn't see it. Anyway, we just showed up and here we are. So I think that took all of about 2 minutes. You know, with the throttle open about 2 minutes, but the whole thing maybe about 4 or 5 minutes, but just putted out of the harbor real quick. And we got us a table, and you can sit anywhere you want. We chose the view of the harbor here. We could have chose more of an open sea view or a Kolan view, but we're just going to sit here. Now I'll show you. There's our net. There's our outrigging. There's a guy up there, if you can make him out, sitting there fishing already. He's got a white shirt on. So that's kind of like the fishing area over there. Of course, this would be the dining area. We have our complimentary, not our complimentary, because we paid to come out here. We have our welcome drinks. That's part of the package. Our welcome cocktails coming. I've ordered strawberry. And they seem very friendly. All right, so the important business of drink ordering is taken care of. So then I'll just walk around here and show you what it is. They've got a couple different decks. We'll go up and we'll look around, then we'll get something to eat. We'll do a little fishing, whatever it is, and enjoy an evening out here. So our cocktails have come. That was quick. Give you a little quick look around. A couple initial impressions. I don't feel like I'm on a boat. I feel like I'm on a raft. There's not a lot of up and down motion. It's not. I don't know if this is tethered or what. Probably not. But it just doesn't feel like that. It's very solid. And I love the trees on it. I feel like I'm on a survival raft or something, and they've out in the middle of the ocean, and they have to grow their own trees, otherwise they won't have wood, and I don't know. But I really like the trees growing, and that adds to that raft appeal. And I think we're just only 300-400 yards, maybe a half kilometer from the shore. So anyway, we've ordered some food. I'll show you that when it comes, and whatever else we do. They're blaring music here, so I can't do a lot of talking.
Yeah, before you get too excited, I know I referred to them as cocktails, but I believe they're just mocktails. Still no alcohol being served, or which is allowed to be served, put it that way. And our idea in all this was to get out here early. So we did choose the first boat out, And that way be honest, we kind of had the place to ourselves almost for maybe the first 2 hours. I don't think the crowd started arriving until about 5. And they do go through, I'll show you later, they go through a litany, the staff lines up and greets the boats. It's all done very nice. It's all done very nice. But I'm glad we came out here so we just had some time to really look around and mingle with the staff and kind of learn what it was all about. They're still doing things out here in terms of little bits of finish work. For all intents and purposes, it's done, but they're still doing some painting and some other things that I noticed going on. But we did have a good look around. And I guess the other benefit of arriving early is we could put our food order in and get all that cooked and delivered to our table before the crowds arrived, and we could enjoy our meal, because later on in the evening, once it would get dark, there is other recreation to do. There's fishing. Apparently it's squid fishing. I'll talk more about that in a minute, but they've got all the rods and all the stuff you'll need to do that with.
Oh, okay.
So the food started rolling out. I got a tom yum, just huge shrimp. Definitely not cheap when it comes to the shrimp. Some places give you real small shrimp or just a couple. V got a spicy salad, of course, and some fried fish. I think we got chicken wings coming. I haven't seen them yet. But another thing that is new as of October, you can have live music in dining venues, not in entertainment venues, in dining venues. So they do have live music set up here. I think it's just like a guitar player or something, singer, guitar player. But that's nice. So we'll see what that is.
1, 2, 3.
Kind of in between songs right now. I think he's doing sound checks. But I think after we get done eating, we'll clear everything off, and then we'll sit out here.
2.
We'll sit out here on the net, and we'll try a bit of fishing. I'll show you. They got fishing rods, and they are the squid jigs. So it's mainly squid. So for that, you really should wait for it to get dark, and then they have green lights they turn on, probably down in the hall, green lights, and that will attract the squid up, and you can jig for squid. So anyway, we'll take a look at that and see what else comes.
So yeah, there's V's fried fish. With the chicken wings eventually came. Look at these shrimp though. I gotta tell you, I don't know how many was in there. It was just full of them, just full of these big shrimp. But so the food was very good. The food was very good. It's not just you come out here. It's not a gimmick. They've got legit good food too. So that's actually another reason to come. But anyway, I'll kind of show you. We'll take a look at what happened. So around 5 o'clock, it does start getting busy, and that boat comes, I guess, either whenever it's full or about every half hour. And here's, this was kind of a full boat. The boat we rode in on was just V and I and the guitar player for the evening, the singer. That was it. The subsequent boats starting around 5 were pretty full, and as people came, then they started squid fishing straight away. And you see right here, this was the first lady on the raft. It's still early. Usually the squid don't come out till after dark, but she has the honor of being the first person to catch a squid. I wonder who the second will be.
We're gonna try our hand at some fishing now. I really don't expect anything until it gets dark. Sun's just starting to set right now. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, it's about 20 till 6. So we got a good another half hour before I think we can really start seriously fishing. The place is filling up. The boat comes periodically. I'll show you with new raft with new guests for the raft. That's what they should call this, the raft. It's really cool though. It's really cool. It's something different, and I swear it won't make you seasick. You'll get more seasick on the boat ride out here than you will be on here. This feels like you're on dry land. But anyway, the lack of darkness is not going to prohibit V from trying her hand at fishing, at some squid fishing. And I tell you, it's just a beautiful evening out here. A little bit of a breeze, not too hot, not too glary. It's very nice. All in all, not a bad way to spend the evening right now. It may be one of the better options here in town, although technically you're leaving town to come out here. But it's a very short trip. We took a 59 baht cab ride down to Bali Hai Pier and 400 baht to come out on the boat. Reasonable food, 200-300 baht range.
That's right, and as the sun set, it was time to start fishing in earnest. Now, the staff do come around and help you remove the fish from the hooks and do some of the dirty work for you.
So yes, as soon as it started getting dark, the first lady that caught one, it wasn't quite dark yet, but she caught one, and then V was the second one on the raft this evening here to get a squid, and it was a good sized one. And I think they prepare them for you. I won't say cook them, I'll say prepare them, because the one I saw that came out looked like it was like squid sushi. So I don't know, they gave us some chopsticks. I think that's the plan. And of course the live singer has started. There's lots of people fishing. So yeah, lots of people fishing, squidding, whatever you call it, fishing for squid. I tell you, I sat on this thing out here. I thought it was going to break, but I just laid down there for a while and had a little siesta after my meal, and it was very relaxing. But the whole time I was thinking I was going to fall through it. I don't completely trust it, but everybody else is doing it, so I might be a little heavier than them. So it's that time. I guess we've been out here, best part of 4 hours. It's about 7:30 now. We got out here around 3:30, so yeah, about 4 hours. Pretty quick 4 hours though. But the boat's only every 30 minutes. We had enough for now. I guess this is the way to get back on the boat. Look at all the people still fishing. I gotta tell you, V caught 3. I don't think anybody else caught 3. I think she's the squid champion here tonight. I saw a lot of people catch 1, maybe one person that caught 2. I think she's the only one that got 3. Whoops. Oh, broken. Anyway, there's your green squid lights all around the boat. There's a good distance shot at it. I know it's dark. Probably can just see the lights. But we've got Pattaya on the horizon. And we're going to say goodbye to the raft. There it goes. Look at that. Good turnout. It is a Friday night. And we had smooth seas, but I didn't feel much rocking on there, so I wouldn't worry too much if you don't like boats. I think the raft is pretty much good for anybody. Don't know that I've ever been down here at Bali Hai at night on the pier.
No.
It's kind of deserted. And they're the only people out here, the people from the restaurant. That's all it's going to be. We got to get a taxi back home. That should be quick and easy. But really good evening. Probably one of the best evenings you can have right now, I think. Depends what your expectations are. But for everything we had, food, drink, everything was like 1,800 baht. So not the cheapest, but I think given the surroundings and the circumstances, not too bad either. right.
So yeah, we had a great time out there. This was a recommendation from one of my buddies here, so good looking out. It was a good time. Now, at the beginning I told you, I did clarify that they apparently are open every night now, which was not the case before October 1st. Before October 1st, it was just weekends. Now, apparently, it's weeknights as well. So I don't know how long the 400 baht versus 600 baht will go on. That might last a while. I think they're trying to get people out here. The name of the place again is the Pattaya Floating Cafe. That's kind of exactly what it is, a floating cafe. So, anyway, we had a good time, and we caught a lot of squid, but hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm going to leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.